Hi there, in this lecture we're going to learn about strings. Alright? Now in Java, this is our main method, right? Main function. This is where all the code begins. You see the word string. Alright, let's go into that, shall we? So let's write a new variable, right? But this time it won't be int. It's going to be what? A string. I'll make this equal to, let's name one, for example, first name. And I'll have it equal to James. Okay, let's go and click run. It's gonna do absolutely nothing. Perfectly fine, okay? Terminated. Let's go ahead, write a what? System.out.print line, right? And what do we want to print out? We want to print out James, our name, right? So let's type in first name. As you can see, this is a variable, okay? We're putting a variable. Now, we can do, like, for example, put two quotation marks and just type James. Okay, that will give us the same output, but for the purpose of this lesson, we're gonna talk about strings, okay, the variable data type, right? So we're gonna type in first name, and you'll see it gives us the exact same output, James. So what is it doing? It's gonna print out something. So what is this code? Print out something, right? What is it going to print out? It's going to print out the value of the variable first name, which is James. Okay, let's go ahead, declare another variable, and we'll name it second name. I'll name it Brodsky. Cool? Cool. So now we're going to go over concatenation. Okay? So what is concatenation? Well, it's, again, in programming, everything sounds so complicated, but it's really not. Concatenation means just putting together, simplifying, kind of, yeah. So let's put first name plus second name. Wait, what am I talking about? Let's do last name, okay? Let's rename it to last name. Great. So everything works out. First name plus last name. Okay, let's go ahead, click run. And here we have James Brodsky. But unfortunately, there needs to be a space in between, right? And there are countless ways we can add a space in between. One way, we can go here and just put a space right there. Let's go ahead, click run. That will add a space. We can also add a space before the last name, like this. This will also give us a space in between our word. And if you didn't want that, we can also do literally something like this. A space like this within the system.out.print line. So again, very flexible, very many ways to do this. Your goal is to pick out the right way. Also, something we can do, we can assign a value to a string using two variables. So let's go ahead, name it together. Together equals first name plus that, right, the space, plus last name. And that's perfectly fine. Together equals first name, right, which is James, plus a space, the space in between, and our last name, Brodsky, right? And so we can simplify it by doing something like together. That way we don't have to do any of this nonsense, right? James Brodsky. Alright, this was a very short lecture. It's very easy to just strings. And what are strings? Strings are just a sequence of characters, alright? Let's go over how many characters are in the word James, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 5. How many are in Brodsky? 7. Okay, there's 7 characters within this string. Okay, a string of characters, that's what it's called. And this variable holds the first name and the last name. Pretty cool, huh? So I want to thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you learned something new today, and I'll see you in the next lecture.